with us about the hub, which is connected with Mission Central, okay?
Excuse me.
As long as I'm passing by this, I'll tell you that before today, you have donated $14,292.13 for the coin press. Each month after I count that and bring it to Barb, I do post the thing, the amount and the ongoing balance on the bulletin board here and over in the Friendship Center as well. So you can keep up to date with that, but keep the pennies rolling in. Yes, I'm Hoag. I've been here before, and I know you've heard me before, and you've heard this before, but here we go. When Pastor Allen asked me to speak a little bit today about the hub, I smiled and said, sure. Little did he know that I groaned inwardly, wondering, thinking, what can I say? I decided to go with a bit of history of Calvary United Methodist Church and the hub. It has to be short because the Wellsboro District Mission Central Hub in Westfield has only been in existence since 2008. In April of that year, we signed a covenant agreement with Mission Central in Mechanicsburg, which was a willingness to enter into a mutual working servant relationship with them. On May 6th, there was a dedication service in Westfield where the local coordinators were introduced. I am only one of those. At first, there were 3, but one had to drop out quite soon due to some family needs. Janet Irway of Genesee and I are still there. Calvary Church was represented at the dedication by Bob Strozik and Cliff Bartley, and thus our association with the hub began. There may be some folks in the congregation who are wondering, what are we a hub of? And that would be of Mission Central. Briefly, it is a mission warehouse of the Susquehanna Conference, formerly the Central Pennsylvania Conference of the United Methodist Church, and it's located in Mechanicsburg. We are partners there with other United Methodist conferences, as well as churches of other denominations. All who work or volunteer there or at our hub believe Matthew 25:40, which says, I tell you the truth, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers of mine, you did for me. I think you've heard that before today. Another verse which also applies is Proverbs 19:17, which reads, he who is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward him for what he has done. At the dedication service, the donations began coming in. Our hub was assigned to collect items for both health kits and school kits. The district was broken down so that about 1/2 of the churches were specifically asked to donate items for one of the 2 kinds of kits. One of each of these is a part of the altar display today. Thank you, ladies, who did that altar. At that time, Calvary was put in the group to concentrate on items needed for the school kits. I hope most of you remember what those items are. Ruled paper, scissors, a 30-centimeter ruler, a handheld pencil sharpener, 6 unsharpened plain-colored pencils with erasers, a box of 24 crayons, a 2.5-inch pencil eraser, and a cloth bag with handles. Last year, our missions committee put a wonderful display up with 2 little school desks, one returned today, adorned with these items as a reminder for all that was needed. It is again time now to be purchasing these items for the school kits, and they're on sale almost everywhere you go. And you can put them in the box in the narthex, and I will take them over to the hub, where they will be assembled into kits there. Calvary has been a supportive part of the hub in many unique ways, supplying material and monetary donations. The Standing Forgiven group from this church came to Westfield in April of 2009 and gave a wonderful concert as a 1-year birthday celebration for the hub, and it raised $535.54. Last year, our missions committee included one item for the health kits in the mission item of the month, and some donations have come from this initiative. These kits include a hand towel, a washcloth, a comb, a fingernail file or fingernail clippers, a bar of soap. A recent email from Mission Central asked us not to use ivory soap because there's some kind of a staining that comes through the wrapper. So they request anything but ivory at this point. A toothbrush, 6 Band-Aids, and a gallon bag which seals to hold these items. The largest number of donations came in January of 2010 when the disaster hit Haiti. Calvary, along with the whole district, was very compassionate and donated generously, both money and supplies needed to assemble health kits. Children from this area have done a great job becoming young mission-minded individuals. Many of our young children will remember helping Pastor Allen assemble a health kit right here in church one Sunday morning. It was then placed on the altar where we all prayed over that kit. The student council at R.B. Walter collected large quantities of health kits items and sent them to the hub. Just this summer, the director of VBS, Amanda Jones, prepared the money trees and had the children bring in an offering each night to cover the trees. If you were in church the Sunday after Vacation Bible School, you had the opportunity to see these trees in full bloom, holding over $70, which went to the hub. The final event that I want to share with you involves Calvary's Children's Choir. During the Haiti crisis, they came over to the hub and assembled health kits. I know some of the kids are here today that came over. Do any of you remember how many health kits?
400.
Say it again?
420 was it or something?
It was in that vicinity. I can't remember either, and the details for that specific data is over at the hub. So I know it was a tremendous job. Did we end up with a video? We did not end up with a video. You aren't going to be treated to a video as I thought you were, and that's okay. You just need to know that the children, it was of the children working, and I truly mean working at the hub. There was a grandmother, there was a mother, there was the choir director that brought these children over, and there was a lot of laughing going on, but they certainly were working very, very hard. You would have seen them in the video, but that's okay. I think you can envision the children working to assemble these kits. I have often said when I have heard of needs here at Calvary, mission items, mission duties, whatever, that all the people at Calvary need to hear is that there is a need and there is an instant response. And for that, I thank you for the support that you have given the hub and any of the other missions that have been mentioned here today. So, I thank you.